calling it a love song.
What is up, my awesome gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on, are they worth it? Okay, so we have 4 piles here today. Let's get into it. This is pile number 1. So it's just a phone. These are all phones, but yeah. And then pile number 2, and it says 11:35, 36, 35. Okay. Pile number 2, and it says 8:08. And pile number 4, and also it says 8:08. Okay, it's super bright, but yeah. So yeah, these are the 4 piles. Pick whichever one you would like to, and let's get into it. Pull up in the What is up, my awesome gemstones? Okay, what is up, my awesome gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on, are they worth it? So let's get into it. I'm super excited. We're going to be finding out, are they worth it? You know, I feel like everyone is worthy of life. Everyone is worth it. But you know, we're just trying to figure out, you know, from a tarot point of view, from a Mary Gem point of view, from a me to you point of view, like, are they worth it? Are they worth all the hassle, the heartbreak, you know, the happiness? Like, are they worth all of it? Okay, so let's get into it. Yeah, so you guys chose pile number 1, which is a little cell phone. So let me get your song for you, Spirit. Can I please get an accurate song, pile 1? Yeah. So your song is Obsessed by Nessa Briella. Oh my gosh, I just realized that I haven't listened to this artist in forever, and I love her so much. Like, literally, she's so beautiful. I'm gonna put a picture of Nessa on the screen now. Simply Nessa 15. If you guys have watched, if you know who this person is, chef's kiss, you guys are amazing. But yeah, anyways, so whew, guys, well, I'm out of breath now. So pile number 1, I'm busy hearing that right off the bat, like, is this person worth it? You know, maybe you text him all the time, like, you guys are always like obsessed with each other, or it's like, in the long run, I do feel like there's gonna be so many like happy stories that you can tell people about this person, and I feel like it's more so that even if you and this person don't end up together, I feel like a lot of people are always gonna ask about this person. I know that, like, I feel like okay, let's expose myself. I know that I always talk about my ex a lot, you know, like, not on my channel, but like sometimes I always talk about my ex to my friends, and then my friends will always like think like, oh, you should have, like, why didn't you stay with them? Like, you should have just be with them, you know, like, you talk about them so much. And it's like, nah, I'm glad that we ended things. So I feel like, you know, it's either that your friends are always going to be bringing up this person, or it's like you aren't going to be able to escape this person, you know. I feel like even like this person's going to end up like, you know, moving away with you, or it's like, I don't know, I just feel like you're never going to be alone if you choose this person. I feel like it's kind of a decision that you can make. Maybe you can't choose who you love, but you can choose who you end up with, who you date, who you surround yourself with, you know what I mean? So I feel like you're constantly going to be surrounded with, like, you know, love and support from this person. And yeah, but like, let's get into your song and everything before I say anything, okay? So it says, I can't sit still when I'm with you, but I feel just fine when you're into me. You don't even know. I'm a little obsessed with you. You're a little obsessed with me too. The way that you're touching my body, can't see myself with nobody else. Okay, so pile number 1, I definitely do feel like they are worth it. I think that they're worth it because I just feel like you're not going to be alone if you're with this person. I think that like, I'm reminded of that BoJack Horseman quote, and I know it sounds super cynical, but I'll link down the video below, where BoJack was like saying, like, basically these 2 women were gonna get married, and then she was like, I don't know, like, are they my soulmates? Should I marry them? And then BoJack was like, listen, yeah, like, if you find someone that you tolerate, just sink your teeth into them and like never let go. And it sounds super cynical, and the girl was like, so what, should I settle? And then he was like, yes, settle, because you're gonna end up one day lonely and alone or whatever, and people are gonna love you but they're not gonna like you. And that sounded so cynical, but pile number 1, I just feel like yeah, this person is worth it. I do feel like you're gonna be happy with them. I feel like there's gonna be times where maybe you feel like there could have been someone better for you, and I feel like there probably is always someone better for someone out there, maybe. I don't know. I feel like there's always gonna be maybe like a better option, or like it seems better on paper. But like I think that if you do end up with this person, I think you guys will have like a lot of amazing fun times together. And I feel like regardless of if you guys make it out or not, it's gonna be really beautiful and treasured memories. So yeah, I'm even getting like pretty positive and healthy vibes from this person. So I definitely do feel like they are worth it. If they've been stressing you out recently, I am hearing that they're really sorry and that they are trying their best. I feel like they're very stressed out in work, and it's kind of like, if you guys can just work on the small things that always comes up in an argument, I think you guys will be able to really kind of conquer anything. Like, I'm getting that song, The Climb by Miley Cyrus, where it's like, there's always gonna be another mountain, I'm always gonna wanna make it move. That song. And, you know, it's about the climb, it's about the journey, it's not about the destination. So I just feel like some advice from Spirit would be to just live in the moment and see where things go with this person. Having too high expectations for this person would be very unrealistic and unfair to both of you. So yeah, like I'm even thinking about like Malik, like Alec Lightwood and Magnus Bane. I love them so much. Oh yes, the pictures, yes, yes, I love them. And it's like Magnus was like he's like, you know, I deserve love too. He's like, you deserve love, and also so do I. So like, don't close your heart off to people, because I feel like when you leave someone, you're not only deciding that you're not gonna like be with them or love them, you're also like letting them not love you back, you know what I mean? So I feel like don't close yourself off to this person. I feel like that's advice. Like, don't shut your heart off. Don't feel like maybe you can't find love again, or like something like that. But yeah, anyways, is this person worth it, Spirit? We have the 10 of Wands that came upright, the 6 of Wands, the 9 of Swords, and also the Hangman that came upright. And then let's say the Knight of Pentacles and the Empress card. So I'm not going to read all of them because that was a lot of cards. I just put back the Empress card, but yeah, these are your cards. So let's start off with the 9 of Swords that came upright. So I do feel like, as for this person worth, there's going to be times where, you know, there's going to be loneliness and depression, and I'm just hearing that you're afraid that you're saying no to someone else by being with this person. So I'm hearing that it's important to kind of eliminate the things that make you feel insecure in this connection. So if you're always insecure that maybe they're going to leave you with someone that's more attractive, someone that's younger, someone that's whatever, or they're always afraid that you're going to leave them for someone attractive and younger, I think it's important that you always remind yourself that you're choosing to be with them. You know, you're choosing every day to be with someone. And I feel like that's kind of like what love is and what a relationship is built on. It's choosing to be with someone, you know, every single day, regardless of like other temptations and stuff like that. So yeah, just be reminded that they chose you. You know, like when you're having arguments, they chose to be with you. And I'm not telling you to dismiss everything that they do, but yeah, I'm just hearing that like they chose to be with you. So there will be times where you feel very insignificant and insecure. And you know, 10 of Wands, this is again talking about struggles and anxieties and tasks and hard conversations and just feeling like maybe things won't get better. But then we have the 6 of Wands, and I feel like the times that when things are good, things are so good, but when things are bad, things are so bad, you know, and it feels like you guys won't be able to get through this. And then some advice from Spirit would be with the Knight of Pentacles that you need to take things slow, you know, teamwork is the dream work, and that don't try to rush this, don't try to rush this connection, because if done correctly, you guys could really end up doing something really beautiful. And then we also have the Hangman that came upright. I'm hearing that like when in doubt, just fall back. Like if things get too much, you're allowed to take a step back. You're allowed to take time for yourself. You know, I'm hearing that you're allowed to take breaks. I feel like people feel like if you, like, I don't know how to say it, but you know, like, okay, so I'm not a monogamous person, right? Like I am polyamorous. I'm into open relationships. Like I'm poly. So I don't know what my point was. My point was that you don't need to be with them every second of the day, and that taking breaks can be healthy. I feel like people think that if you take a break, it means you're never going to get back together. So I'm hearing that if you feel like taking a break from this person is what's best, take a break. Because the Hangman just talks about all this chaos happening and like, you know, all this anxieties with the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. I'm just hearing that take things slow, take it one step at a time. Like, you know, go to couples therapy, go to counseling. If you want this to work out, you guys can make it work. You know what I mean? So yeah, just like take things really slow and don't be afraid to take breaks. Don't be afraid to tell them that you need your space by yourself. And don't be afraid to vent to people. Don't be afraid to open up to people. So yeah, I'm just hearing be open. So yeah, be open to letting this person be worth it. Be open to letting them, you know, love you and stuff like that. I sound so like cliche, but yeah, like I'm hearing like just be open to letting them love you and like be open to loving them back. Let them love you. Let them love you, bro. Like just like let them love you, okay? So yeah, since when am I such like a cliche romantic? Okay, like usually I never say that stuff. So if you pick pile number one, it's a sign, okay? Like when Mary Jem starts saying like that type of lovey-dovey mushy stuff, that's when you know they are worth it. So yes, pile number one, they are definitely all worth it. They are worth it, okay? So yeah, let's see. Pile number two, are they worth it? You guys chose this cell phone and it says 11:45. So I'm hearing that. Definitely hearing the T already, okay? I'm hearing the T. So your song is Independent Woman by Destiny's Child, okay? So I'm hearing that. This person might not be worth it, but just hear me out. I feel like you want this connection to be, maybe you want to end up with your twin flame, you want to end up with a soulmate, you want to have like, you know, a crazy romance, or like you want to end up with someone that has like a career, a job, someone that like, you know, has this shit together, and like this person you're talking to isn't, because literally your song is Independent Woman, where it's like you're an independent woman, you know, or you're an independent person, whichever gender, literally whichever gender, okay, non-binary, gender fluid, like any gender. And it's like you want to be with someone that is also independent as well, but now this person doesn't have their shit together. So I'm hearing that they might not be up to your standards. Yeah, I don't know if they're worth it. I'm just hearing that like if you have a expectations, or if you have like, if you know what you want and you know that this person doesn't have what you want, I'm hearing that you shouldn't date them with the hope that they're gonna end up being what you want them to be. Don't date them, don't fall in love with the potential of what they could be, or don't, yeah, I mean you can. I know some people that love people because like they're saying I know what they can become. And I feel like it can be caught in a toxic cycle, because it's like if you're falling in love with what they're gonna be, you can never love them in the moment. You know what I mean? You can never be with them in the moment. So I'm just hearing that this person probably isn't your twin flame. They probably won't end up, you know, being the type of person you've been dreaming about. They probably don't tick all the boxes off, you know. Maybe it's like your family isn't as supportive, or it's like there's gonna be a lot of things you're gonna have to give up for them. And I feel like if you think that that's too much, and it's kind of like you can't ignore this one thing, like let's say you want kids, they don't want kids, but it's like everything else is perfect, and now you're wondering, okay, like is this worth it? Like should I really do this? I'm hearing that like if, okay, hear me out, I'm so sorry, but like if you need to watch a YouTube video to tell you whether they're worth it or not, they're probably not worth it. Like if you're letting, like, I'm just hearing that they're probably not. If it's important to you, it's probably not. And if you have explained like, you know, your point of view, and if you've told them like what you want and what you need from this connection, and they still can't give you that, and you guys can't find a compromise, they're probably not worth it. So yeah, I don't think that they're your twin flame. I just feel like they're not going to end up being the person that you want them to be. But yeah, I don't know if they are worth it. I feel like it's up to you what you want to do, but just whatever decision you do make sure you don't fall in love with the potential. Just like fall in love with who they are now and see how that works out. Like I'm hearing like choose them now, choose them today, in the moment, like how they are today, and like look at them as they are today, not in 5 years. And like if you've been thinking about the present and not the future, think about the future and think about like, okay, they're doing this right now, 5 years from now, like do you think we can still be doing this, you know? I'm thinking about like Think Like a Man. Sorry. But that couple, I'll put a picture on the screen now, but like the couple, the guy that doesn't want to grow up basically, and it's like they were dating for 10 years and he still didn't propose to her, you know. And it's kind of like it was nice in the beginning, you know, like being all happy and stuff, but then it's like in the future it's like you want something more. And I'm just hearing that that feeling probably won't ever go away. But now I'm also thinking about Star Trek, and oh my gosh, I'm gonna insert the meme now, where Cisco's like, I can live with it. So it's kind of like a vibe where it's like sometimes you do things and you don't know if it's the right thing or not. But at the end of the day, you're kind of like, okay, it's fine, I can live with it. So I'm just sharing that feeling about, you know, wanting better for yourself, it might not go away. And if you are okay with that, then they are worth it. Then be with them. But like, if you know that you can't completely say with like confidence that you would, I don't know, I feel like I'm just rambling at this point. Let me just get into your song. So yeah, it says, tell me what you think about me. I buy my own diamonds. I depend on me. Try to control me. Boy, you get dismissed. Always 50-50 in relationships. Sorry. Always 50-50 in relationships. I worked hard and sacrificed to get what I want. To get what I get. It ain't easy being independent, you know? So yeah, I'm just hearing that maybe not everyone's gonna reach your expectations, and not everyone's gonna be able, like, I'm just hearing that like you shouldn't, don't lower your expectations, or don't, I just feel like if you wanted something and this person doesn't have it, don't think that it's not possible. Don't think that you can't get it from someone else. I know that sounds really bad, but yeah, I don't know if this person is worth it. I just feel like what you want and what this person wants is completely different, and if you guys can't meet in the middle, then don't sacrifice something that you don't need to, you know? Like, don't give up your entire empire just for like a little building, you know what I mean? But if you feel like a little building could be cute, and like if you feel like you could change, then by all means go for it, you know, whatever makes you happy. But yeah, pal too. So Spirit, is this person worth it? Is this person worth it? I don't know why, but I feel like someone that I know is busy watching this video right now. But okay, so we have the Page of Wands, Queen of Cups, King of Cups, King of Wands. A lot of like influential people, you know? So yeah, let's see. Let's start off with the Page of Wands. So yeah, I'm just hearing potential. I'm hearing that they won't end up being what you want them to be, because like I'm thinking about Sal, you know, Eat Read Love, the other tarot reader. Oh my word, my camera's gonna die. But yeah, the other tarot reader on YouTube, he's amazing. I love him loads. Go check out his channel, send him love. But yeah, like he was like saying, at the end of the day, a page is a page. The page will never become the King of Wands. So it's like you are with this person, but you want this person, and it's kind of like, yeah, I just don't see them becoming the person that you want them to be. So it's up to you whether you want to be with them or not. And then we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So I'm hearing that you can have everything, you can have it all. You don't have to sacrifice anything. Not anything, but I'm hearing like, if you want, like let's say you want to have a cheeseburger. I'm hearing that even if this person can't offer you a cheeseburger, you can still have a cheeseburger, and like you deserve a cheeseburger. So don't give up don't give up, okay? You can have everything you want. You're amazing, you work really hard. So don't settle for less. And yeah, it's up to you. I'm hearing that you could be happy with this person, but then you won't have everything that you wanted. Or you could try and look for someone else, but it's going to be sad and lonely as well. You know, it's going to be hard. And you're going to say no to a lot of people. And it's going to be a lot of growth and self-love. And like, it's going to be tough. It's going to be hard. But I know you can do it. I know you can make it through. So yeah, that's all I got to say, pal too. I love you a lot. I hope you're good. You know, message me, DM me, vent to me. I'm here for you. Vent in the comments. Yeah, that's what I got for pile number 2. I hope it resonated. Okay, pile number 3. Is this person worth it? Okay. So, I don't know why, but I'm thinking about Riverdale. Okay, your song is City Boy by Cal Perinia. Oh, I love this song. I haven't heard this song in literally forever. I forgot how it goes. But okay. So there's an airplane. Anyways, so yeah, the airplane is gone. So anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, are they worth it? So pile number 3. I'm definitely hearing divine connection. I'm hearing that this person was meant to teach you a lesson. This person was meant to come into your life. And I do feel like they are worth it. I feel like they're going to be worth all the pain and all the hassle and all the drama. And it's just interesting because I'm hearing that like maybe you guys won't end up together, but like I feel like actually no, I think you guys can definitely make it out. I think you guys can definitely work this out. But yeah, I think they're definitely worth it. I'm hearing that they were meant to come into your life to teach you a lot about yourself, and like even if you don't end up with this person, like this could definitely be a platonic connection, because I feel like platonic relationships sometimes are overshadowed by romantic relationships, or people feel like romantic relationships are more important than platonic relationships, when it's like they're both very important, they're equally important. So I'm hearing that even if they aren't worth it in a platonic sense, they're worth it in a romantic way, and vice versa. It's like even if it's not romantic, it's platonic, you know. I feel like they're definitely worth it 100%, and they're going to teach you a lot about yourself, and you're going to teach them a lot about themselves as well. And there's just so much growth and like growth that's going to happen because you met them, you know. Like, you know How I Met Your Mother? And if you don't know the TV show, basically the premise is this guy, he's telling the story about how he met, you know, the mother of his kids. And it's like in the last episode, he's like, well, you know, I had to fall in love with this person, and then, you know, get my heart broken, and this had to happen, and this had to happen. I had to go through all this so that I could meet this one woman, this one person, your mother. And that's basically the story. So I'm hearing that, you know, you kind of had to fall in love with this person, you had to meet this person, you had to go with this person, and it's because of them that you end up with your soulmate, or like they are your soulmate. But either way, it's like you had to meet this person, you know, you had to meet this person. I feel like you guys were meant to cross paths, you guys were meant to be in each other's lives, and I think you guys have a very beautiful connection, and I do feel like they are worth it. They are worth the pain, they're worth the happiness, they're worth all of it, okay? So yeah, I'm not trying to, like I say, like I'm someone that always says, I used to say in my earlier videos, like love is never enough. And I think that's true. I don't think you should ever use love as a justification for abuse, for negligence, for anything. You should never say, oh, but I love them, that's why I'm with them, you know. That should never just be the only reason, you know. There should be other reasons. They should respect you. They should treat you right. They shouldn't hurt you on purpose, you know. They shouldn't manipulate you. They shouldn't gaslight you. It's like that's common knowledge. So I'm not saying all that. And it's like if this person does all that stuff, I'm not saying that oh, it happened for a reason and like now you're a stronger person, because I wouldn't say that, because I don't believe that. I feel like sometimes if people hurt you, it makes you have to try 10 times harder, you know what I mean? And like people say that pain makes you stronger, but sometimes it makes you weaker. Like if you break your arm, you're not gonna be stronger. Like even if your arm heals, there's certain things you can't do with your arm, or it's like you're always gonna remember that there's gonna be emotional scars. And I know I'm getting off topic, but what I'm trying to say is I do feel like you met this person for a reason, and I do feel like they are worth it. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's get into your song. It says, when I walk around my room, there's nothing else to say. Everything will be okay. I'm a city boy. You are just a city girl. You date the city fool when you have an artistic view. I'll rub off on your take when you answer to a bunch of dudes. You should run away. So yeah, I do feel like this is a karmic partner, but I do think that you met them for a reason. I'm just hearing that like there's gonna come a time where you can maybe talk to them like 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, and like it's gonna be really sweet and cute. It reminds me of like My Mister. Like I'll insert a photo of like where they just meet afterwards. Like it's super cute. And like basically this guy and girl were talking, and he was like saying like, even though we didn't work out, like I want to be able to see you in 5 years and be able to shake your hand and have a conversation with you. Like I'm just hearing that, you know, sometimes when you date someone when you're young and like you fall in love and it's like super romantic and it's like it's your first love, and then you break up and it's so sad and you think you can never get over it, and then you do, and then you see them like one day and you're like, damn, like I remember that person. Like, is that really who I was crying over? Another airplane. Anyways, so yeah, I'm just hearing that even if you guys don't work out, you're gonna be okay afterwards. So yeah, I do feel like they are worth it. So Pile number 3. Spirit, are they worth it? Well, what makes them worth it, you know? Let's see your cards. So we have the 4 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, and also the 6 of Pentacles that came upright. Okay. So with the 3 of Wands that came upright, this talks about not hearing back from someone. So I'm just hearing that this person probably isn't the one you're going to end up with. But even if you do end up together, I'm happy for you. But if you don't end up together, for like the percentage of you that don't end up together, you're going to see them again, and like you guys can maybe meet in another lifetime. You guys were like past lovers, like you guys were like lovers in like a previous life. So yeah, it sounds very like spiritual and everything, but yeah, I do feel like they are worth it. I'm just hearing that maybe not in this life, but like there's gonna come a time where you're gonna be grateful for meeting them. And if that doesn't happen, where you aren't grateful for meeting them and still fuck them and everything, that's okay too. That's okay too. But yeah, I do think they're worth it. 6 of Pentacles, I think they taught you a lot. I think you're able to recognize when, like, you know, sometimes when you're in a relationship with someone and it's just not healthy at all, I think you're able to tell in the future now. You can recognize abuse, you can recognize when someone isn't treating you right. And I just feel like there's a positive way to look at this, and maybe you can't see it now, but like it will come soon. But then again, I'm not telling you how to feel or anything, okay? And we have the 4 of Swords. You will heal after this connection. And 4 of Pentacles, you will be able to love again. It might take a while, but you're going to be able to open up again to someone else. So I do think they're worth it, even though the reading might have sounded negative, but I do think that they are worth it. I feel like there's a lot of things that you're going to learn, a lot of things you're going to experience for the first time with this person. This person could definitely be your first love. And I feel like advice to anyone that is going through their first love, just love them. Or maybe not, maybe just no, that's not the advice. Just enjoy it while it lasts, because I feel like first loves are very important. And even me, like I've already had my first love, and I think I'm somewhat grateful. No, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that like it'll happen and everything. So if you're busy watching this, what's up? So yeah, I think they're all worth it. And then pile number 4, let's see, are they worth it or not, okay? So we have What's Going On by Scotty Sire. This is so interesting because, you know, the question of the video is, are they worth it? And I'm not saying are you worth it, but I'm hearing like I don't think you guys are meant to be together right now. I'm hearing that they probably are worth it, but not right now. I'm hearing that there's too many things that need to be done individually between you guys that it's gonna start overshadowing. So I feel like if you met this person recently and like you want to know if they're worth it or not, I feel like they can be worth it and both of you guys will be able to make it through, but like we're not right now. I'm hearing that there's still so much growth and healing that needs to happen on both sides. And like if this person just got out of a relationship, let them heal first. I'm hearing that maybe you still are trying to heal. And also I'm someone that says you're allowed to heal in relationships, you know. You don't have to be completely healed before you love someone. Everyone deserves love, and that has nothing to do with how you view yourself. If you don't love yourself, that doesn't mean no one else is gonna love you. Because you know, people always say, oh, you should love yourself first. If you can't love yourself, then no one else can love you. But then that means you're telling someone that they don't deserve love because of their own struggles, and that is not true. Everyone deserves love regardless of their struggles. You know what I mean? So I'm just hearing that this can definitely work out, but I feel like you guys can make it like even better, because if you date now, you guys might end up breaking up like in 6 months. But if you use the 6 months to, you know, just grow together and heal and like take things slowly, this can be such a beautiful connection. So I do think that they can be worth it. I'm hearing like the answer is yes, but the answer is also no. So yeah, just take this connection very slowly and like don't rush into anything. And I'm hearing that you might need to reject them. So if they ask you out, say no. It might be hard, but you might need to say no to them, because I'm just hearing that like you need to let them go and like let them come back. You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel like you guys could work out like in 6 months. I feel like 6 months is really important, or 6 weeks, maybe even, maybe 2 months. But you guys both need the growth individually before you guys can grow as partners, you know. Sorry, I keep coughing. So your song says, I've been happy, but it wasn't today. Drinking liquor, but it's not for the taste. I got problems that aren't going away. Looking at me like you're looking for change. Self-destruction without an off button. No words to explain the pain I can see. So, yeah, powerful. I do feel like this person's going through pain, and I feel like you want to be there for them. And I think that if you know this person is going through a lot right now and you want to support them, try to be there for them as a friend. Try to love them first as a friend. Try to support them as a platonic soulmate first. And don't put pressure on them, or vice versa. If you're the one that's going through something, let them know that you need a friend more than anything. Let them know that you want this to work out and you want to do this right, you know. I'm hearing that, like, you know, sometimes when you sleep with someone for the first time, you want it to be special. I'm hearing that, like, it's okay to want that, you know. I feel like it's okay to want this connection to last. So, like, yeah, just, like, wait it out. Like, you know, do the long run. Like, be their friend first, get to know them first, and, like, see what happens 6 months down the line, because this could just be, like, a lustful connection right now. And I'm hearing that it can be love if you guys wait, if you guys see what happens. So, like, advice would be to have the uncomfortable conversations and to hear them out, and, like, yeah, be their friend first. Is pile number 4 worth it? Whew, so we have the 10 of Pentacles, the Empress card, the 8 of Wands, and also the 8 of Cups. Yeah, it makes sense. So let's start off with the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like this is going to be a fruitful relationship. I think that you guys have a lot of love for each other, a lot of care for each other, a lot of nurture, a lot of good energy for each other. I just feel, and also with the Empress card, you guys both feel like each other, like you guys both like each other, you guys are both attracted to each other. But I just feel like right now is not the best time, because 8 of Wands, the anxieties, the problems coming forward, and it's saying that you need to walk away from them. So, you know the quote where they say, if you love someone, let them go, and if they come back, they're meant to be with you. I'm hearing that that quote kind of applies to this connection. So I think that it's important that you let them go in a certain sense, so that you can gain them again in another sense, you know. Lose a friend, gain a lover. Lose a lover, gain a friend. That type of vibe. So yeah, that is what I got for pile number 4. I hope it resonated. I love you loads, and I will see you in the next one.